Vandeyam Shri Guru Shiyatha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Scha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganaraganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishikam Vitam Scha Om Ajnana Timarandasya Jnanajana Shalaka Chakshurunidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Garaganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Bidam Ujjalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Vande Vishwa Gurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pranam Devam Divyatanam Suchandabananam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Baranam Vairagya Vidyam Purim Shri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shivaram Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Sridharam Vanshikopatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyevaja Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Nama. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Madhya-lila, chapter 13, the Lord's dancing at Ratha-yatra. Bhaktagan text number 67. Bhaktagan bhabe nahi janayan, Shri Bhagavata Shastra Tahate Praman. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dancing before the Ratha-yatra car could be perceived only by pure devotees. Others could not understand. Descriptions of Lord Krishna's uncommon dancing can be found in the revealed scripture Srimad Bhagavatam. So this refers to Mahaprabhu. There are 7 different kirtan parties around the Jagannath car, and Mahaprabhu is seen by the persons in each group to be dancing in his group. So, but no one can understand how Mahaprabhu has expanded himself in each group, except some very confidential devotees. But here it's interesting because it says that the king, Maharaj Pratraparudra, whom Mahaprabhu refused to see, could see Mahaprabhu in each group. So Mahaprabhu's dancing before the Ratha-yatra car could be perceived only by pure devotees. Others could not understand. Descriptions of Lord Krishna's uncommon dancing can be found in the revealed scripture Srimad Bhagavatam. Emata Mahaprabhu Korinritya Range Vashaila Sab Lok Primera Tarange. In this way, Mahaprabhu danced in great jubilation and inundated all the people with waves of ecstatic love. Emata Hoila Krishna Ratha Rohan Tarage Prabhu Nachaila Bhaktagan. Thus, Lord Jagannath mounted his car, and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inspired all his devotees to dance in front of it. Age Shuna Jagannath Gundicha Gaman Tarage Prabhu Jaiche Korila Nartan. Now please hear about Lord Jagannath going to the Gundicha temple while Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced before the Rath car. Emata Kirtana Prabhu Korila Katakan Apana Ujoge Nachaila Bhaktagan. The Lord performed kirtan for some time and through his own endeavor inspired all the devotees to dance. Apane Nachite Jabe Prabhu Ramana Hoila Shata Sambradaya Tabe Ekatra Korila. When the Lord himself wanted to dance, all 7 groups combined together. Srivas Ramai Raghu Govinda Mukunda Haridas Govinda Nandana Madhava Govinda. The Lord's devotees, including Srivas Ramai Raghu Govinda Mukunda Haridas Govinda Nandana Madhava and Govinda, all combined together. Udandan, let's see. So it's actually Govinda Nandana. The Lord's devotees, including Sribas, Ramai, Raghu, Govinda Nandana, Mukunda Haridas, Madhava and Govinda all combined together. Uranda Nritye Prabhur Jabe Hoilaman Swarupera Sange Dila E Nabajan. When Mahaprabhu desired to jump high while dancing, he placed these 9 people in the charge of Swarup Damodar. Edasha Jana Prabhur Sange Gai Dai Arasab Sampradaya Charidike Gai. These devotees, Swarup Damodar and the devotees in his charge, sang along with the Lord, and they also ran beside him. All the other groups of men also sang. Dandavat Kore Prabhu Jare Duihat Urdwa Muke Stute Kore Deki Jagannath. Offering obeisances to the Lord with folded hands, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu raised his face toward Jagannath and prayed as follows. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Krishna, who is a worshipable deity for all Brahminical men, who is a well-wisher of cows and Brahmins, and who is always benefiting the whole world. I offer my repeated obeisances to that Lord Govinda, known as Krishna, and I offer my repeated obeisances to that Lord known as Krishna and Govinda. Jayati Jayati Devo Devaki Nandan. Jayati Jayati Devo Devaki Nandan also. Jayati Jayati Krishna Vrishni Vamsha Pradipa. Jayati Jayati Mega Shamala Komulango. Jayati Jayati Prative Bara Nasho Mukunda. All glories unto the Lord, who is known as the son of Devaki. All glories to he who is known as the light of the dynasty of Vrishni. All glories to that Lord whose bodily luster, like that of a new cloud, whose bodily luster is like that of a new cloud, and whose body is as soft as a lotus flower. All glories to he who appeared on this planet to deliver the world from the burden of demons, and who can offer liberation to everyone. Jayati Jana Nivaso Devaki Janmalvado Yaruvara Parishat Swar Dorbir Ashyana Dharmam Stirachara Brijina Gna Susmita Sri Mukena Brajapura Bhanithanam Vardayan Kamo Devam. Lord Sri Krishna is he who is known as Jana Nivas, the ultimate resort of all living entities, and who is also known as Devaki Nandana or Yashoda Nandana, the son of Devaki and Yashoda. He is the guide of the Yadu dynasty, and with his mighty arms he kills everything inauspicious as well as every person who is impious. By his presence he destroys all things inauspicious for all living entities, moving and inert. His blissful smiling face always increases the lusty desires of the gopis of Vrindavan. May he be all glorious and happy. Naham vipro na cha narapatir nabi vaisho na shudro. Naham varni na cha griyapatir no vanashto yatir va kintu prodya nikila paramananda purnamritabder gopi bartu parakamalayor dasha dashanudasha. I'm not a Brahmin, I'm not a Kshatriya, I'm not a Vaishya or a Shudra, nor am I a brahmachari, a householder, a vanaprastha, or a sannyasi. I identify myself only as the servant of the servant of the servant of the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, the maintainer of the gopis. He is like an ocean of nectar, and he is the cause of universal transcendental happiness. He is always existing with brilliance. Etapare punarapi korila pranam jodahate bhaktagan bande bhagavan. Having recited all these verses from Scripture, the Lord again offered his obeisances, and all the devotees with folded hands also offered prayers to the Lord. Udanda nritya prabhu koriya hunkar chakra brahme jaiche alata akar. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced and jumped high, roaring like thunder and moving in a circle like a wheel, he appeared like a circling firebrand. If a burning cinder of a firebrand is whirled about very swiftly, it gives the appearance of a circle of fire. This is called alata akara or alata chakra, a firebrand circle. The whole circle is not actually made of fire, but is a single fire in motion. Similarly, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a single personality, but when he danced and jumped high in a circle, he appeared like the alata chakra. So it means like if you have a stick and it's on fire at the end and you just twirl it, then it looks like a circle firebrand. So Mahaprabhu is here, this verse says that Mahaprabhu himself appeared like a moving firebrand. He appeared like a circling firebrand. It's really moving. Nritya prabhur jahan jaha pare parata sasagara shailan mahit koretalama. Whenever Mahaprabhu stopped, wherever Mahaprabhu stepped while dancing, the whole earth with its hills and seas appeared to tilt. Stamba Sveda Pulaka Ashru Kampa Baivarnya Nanabhave Vivashata Garva Harshadonya. When Mahaprabhu danced, he displayed various blissful transcendental changes in his body. Sometimes he appeared as though stunned. Sometimes the hairs of his body stood on end. Sometimes he perspired, cried, trembled, and changed color. And sometimes he exhibited symptoms of helplessness, pride, exuberance, and humility. So these are all ecstatic symptoms that Mahaprabhu is showing while he's singing and dancing. Achara kana pare bhume garijai suvarna parvata jaiche bhumete lotai. When Mahaprabhu fell down with a crash while dancing, he would roll on the ground. At such times it appeared that a golden mountain was rolling on the ground. Nityananda Prabhu Dui Hata Prasarya Prabhure Darite Chahe Ashapashadana. Nityananda Prabhu would stretch out his two hands and try to catch the Lord when he was running here and there. Prabhu Pache Bule Acharya Korea Hunkar Haribo Haribo Bole Bar Bar. Advaita Acharya would walk behind the Lord and loudly chant Haribo Haribo again and again. Lok Nibarite Hoila Teen Manda Pratama Mandale Nityananda Mahaba. Just to check the crowds from coming too near the Lord, the devotees formed 3 circles. The first circle was guided by Nityananda Prabhu, who is Balaram himself, the possessor of great strength. So just to check the crowds, they're forming circles around the Lord with people holding hands. The first circle was guided by Nityananda Prabhu, who is Balaram himself, the possessor of great strength. Kashishwara Govindari Jatabhaktagan Hatahati Kore Koila Dvitiya Abaran. All the devotees headed by Kashishvar and Govinda linked hands and formed a second circle around the Lord. Bahire Pratraparudra Loya Patragan Mandala Hoya Kore Lokanibaran. Maharaj Pratraparudra and his personal assistants formed a third circle around the two inner circles just to check the crowds from coming too near. They still do that because the cars are huge and they don't want people to get run over by the cars or throw themselves under the wheels, which also people would do, but they formed three circles around the car so people can't get that close to endanger themselves. Harichandaner Skande Hastalambia Prabhura Nrityadeki Raja Avishta Haya, with his hands on the shoulders of Harichandan. Maharaj Pratraparudra could see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing, and the king felt great ecstasy. Hinakale Srivas Primavishtaman Rajarage Rahideke Prabhura Nartan. While the king beheld the dancing, Srivas Thakur, standing in front of him, became ecstatic as he saw the dancing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Rajarage Harichandan Deke Srinivas Hastatare Sparstikohe Hao Ekapash. Seeing Srivas Thakur standing before the king, Harichandan touched Srivas with his hand and requested him to step aside. Nritya Beshe Srivas Kichu Najane Barbar Tele Teho Kroda Hoilamani Mani. Absorbed in watching Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dance, Srivas Thakur could not understand why he was being touched and pushed. After he was pushed again and again, he became angry. Chapara Maria Tare Koila Nibaran Chapara Kana Kruda Hoila Harichandan. Srivas Thakur slapped Harichandan to stop him from pushing him. In turn, this made Harichandan angry. So Harichandan is the servant of the king, and Srivas Thakur is a great devotee, but Harichandan just sees that he's blocking, standing directly in front of the king. The king can't see, so Harichandan keeps on tapping Srivas Thakur to make him move. But Srivas Thakur doesn't know why somebody's pushing him and trying to get him to move. He doesn't. So he turns around after he's been touched a bunch of times by Harichandan, and he slaps him. In turn, this made Harichandan angry. Kruda hoya tare kechu chahe bari bari apane prataparudra nivarila tare. As the angered Harichandan was about to speak to Srivas Thakur, Prataparudra Maharaj personally stopped him. Bhagavan tumi ihara hastasparsha paila amara bhagye nahi tumi kritarta hoila. Maharaj Prataparudra said, "You are very fortunate, for you have been graced by the touch of Srivas Thakur. I am not so fortunate. You should feel obliged to him." This is about in reference to Harichandan was getting angry when Srivas Thakur turned around and slapped him because he kept on pushing him and touching, trying to get him to move out of the way of the king. So Srivas Thakur just turned around and gave him a slap, because why are you touching me, pushing me? But then the king says to Harichandan, who was his servant, You're fortunate, for you have been graced by the touch of Srivas Thakur. I am not so fortunate. You should feel obliged to him. Prabhara nitya deki loke hoila chamatkar anya chup Jagannath Ananda par. Everyone was astonished by the dancing of Mahaprabhu, and even Lord Jagannath became extremely happy to see him. This shows that the king, instead of becoming upset because Harichandra was slapped, instead he said, you're very fortunate to be graced by the touch of Srivas Thakur. You're fortunate. I haven't got that kind of grace. Rata stira koilage na koregaman animisha nritya kore nritya darshan. The car came to a complete standstill and remained immobile while Lord Jagannath, with unblinking eyes, watched the dancing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Subhadra Balaramer Hridaye Ulas Nritya Deki Dui Janar Shri Muketehas. The goddess of fortune, Subhadra, and Lord Balaram both felt great happiness and ecstasy within their hearts. Indeed, they were seen smiling at the dancing. Udanda Nritya Prabhur Adbhuta Bikar Ashta Satvika Bhava Uday Hoy Samakao. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced and jumped high, 8 wonderful transformations indicative of divine ecstasy were seen in his body. All these symptoms were visible simultaneously. Mamsa Vrana Samaroma Vrina Pulakita Simulera Brikejena Kantaka Bestita. His skin erupted with goose pimples, and the hairs of his body stood on end. His body resembled a simile, silk cotton tree, all covered with thorns, because his hairs are standing on end. It looks like the silk cotton tree with all these thorns coming out because of his hair standing on. Eka eka dandera kampa dekite lage bai, loke jane dandasab, kashiya padai. Indeed, the people became afraid just to see his teeth chatter, and they even thought that his teeth would fall out. Sarvange prasveda chute tata, sarvange prasveda chute tate raktogama juga gaga jaya gaga jaja gaga jaja gaja gadgada bachan. Sarvange prasveda chute tate raktogam Jajagaga, Gudgada Bachan, or Gadgada Bachan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whose body flowed with perspiration and at the same time oozed blood, So his body is flowing with perspiration and also oozing blood. He made the sounds Jajagaga, and a voice choked with ecstasy. So Jajagaga is he can't even say words. He's in ecstasy, and instead of saying Jagannath, he's saying Jajagaga, like Jalayanta Darajaiche Bahi Ashrujao Ashipashe Lok Jata Bijila Sako. Tears came forcibly from the eyes of the Lord as if from a syringe, and all the people surrounding him became wet. Deyakante Gorabarna Dekiye Arun Kabu Kanti Deki Jaina Malika Pushpasam. Everyone saw the complexion of his body change from white to pink, so that his luster resembled that of the mallika flower. Kabu stamba kabu prabhu bhumite lotai shushka kashta sampara adi. Kabu stamba kabu prabhu bhumite lotai shushka kashta samapara hastana chalai. Sometimes he appeared stunned, and sometimes he rolled on the ground. Indeed, sometimes his legs and hands became as hard as dry wood, and he did not move. Kabu bhume pade kabu svasahoihin jatadeki bhaktaganer pranahoya kina. When the Lord fell to the ground, sometimes his breathing almost stopped. When the devotees saw this, their lives also became very feeble. Kabunrite nashaijala muke padefena amritera barachandra bimbe jahajena. Water flowed from his eyes and sometimes through his nostrils, and foam fell from his mouth. These flowerings appeared to be torrents of nectar descending from the moon. Sefena Loyas, Shubhananda Koilapan, Krishna Prema, Rasika Teho, Mahabhagyavan. The foam that fell from the mouth of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was taken and drunk by Shubhananda because he was very fortunate and expert in relishing the mellows of ecstatic love of Krishna. So when Mahaprabhu was in ecstasy, some foam is falling from his mouth. And that foam is drunk by Shubhananda, who's very expert in tasting different mellows, right, or rasas. Emata Tandava Nritya Koilakatakan Bhava Visheshe Prabhur Praveshilaman. After Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had performed his devastating dance for some time, his mind entered into a mood of ecstatic love. Tandava Nritya Chari Swarupere Agyadila Hridaya Janiya Swarup Gata Lagila Nandava Nritya Chari Swarupere Agyadila Krishnaya Janaya Gang Krishna Janiya Swarup Gaite Lagila Tandava Nritya Chari Swarupere Agyadila Hridaya Janiya Swarupa Gaite Lagila. After abandoning the dancing, the Lord ordered Swarup Damodar to sing. Understanding his mind, Swarup Damodar began to sing as follows. Seta Parananata Painu Jaha Lagi Marana Dohane Jurigenu. Now I have gained the Lord of my life, in the absence of whom I was being burned by Cupid and was withering away. Now I have gained the Lord of my life, in the absence of whom I was being burned by Cupid and was withering away. This song refers to Srimati Radharani's meeting with Krishna at the holy place of Kurukshetra, where Sri Krishna and his mother and sister came to visit when there was a solar eclipse. It is a song of separation from Krishna. When Radharani met Krishna at Kurukshetra, she remembered his intimate association in Vrindavan. She thought, now I have gained the Lord of my life, in whose absence I was being burned by the arrow of Cupid and thus I was withering away. Now I have my life again. So it's the feeling is that Radharani is separated from Krishna when he leaves Mathura, and she's remembering about Krishna, and the idea is that she feels like her life is leaving her. But then it meets Krishna in Kurukshetra and says, now I have gained the Lord of my life, in the absence of whom I was being burned by Cupid and was withering away. E duya uchais sware gayadamudar anande madhura nritya korana ishwar. With this, when this refrain was loudly sung by Swarup Damodar, Mahaprabhu again began rhythmically dancing in transcendental bliss. So the idea is that also that Mahaprabhu is reflecting that mood, or showing that mood of Radharani, because his mood is exactly that of Radharani after Krishna left for going to Mathura and feeling this separation. So Mahaprabhu is always feeling separation from Krishna, but sometimes that separation becomes so intense that it's like meeting Krishna. Due to the separation, always thinking of him, entering in the stage of like meeting with him due to the feelings in one's heart. Dire dire Jagannath Korana Gaman Agenritya Kore Chalena Sachiranandan. The car of Lord Jagannath began to move slowly, while the son of Mother Sachi went ahead and danced in front. So actually this is Mahaprabhu's mood in Ratha-yatra. His mood is that of Radharani wanting to take Krishna back to Vrindavan. So Mahaprabhu is seeing Jagannath, and that's the feeling that's coming to him, exactly like that of Radharani, but wanting to take Krishna back to Vrindavan. That's the whole mood in Ratha-yatra, of Mahaprabhu wanting to take Krishna back to Vrindavan, as Srimati Radharani thinking like that. Dire dire Jagannath Korana Gaman Agenritya Kore Chalin Sachiranandan. The car of Lord Jagannath began to move slowly, while the son of Mother Sachi went ahead and danced in front. Jagannath netra diya sabe nache gai, kirtaniya saha prabhu pache pache jai. While dancing and singing, all the devotees in front of Lord Jagannath kept their eyes on him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then went to the end of the procession with the Sankirtan performers. Jagannath netra diya sabe nache gai, kirtaniya saha prabhu pache pache jai. While dancing and singing, all the devotees in front of Lord Jagannath kept their eyes on him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then went to the end of the procession with the Sankirtan performers. Jagannath magna prabhur nayana ridoy, Sri hasta juge kore gitara abhinoy. His eyes and mind fully absorbed in Lord Jagannath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to play the drama of the song with his two arms. Gora jari pache chale, jama hoy stire, gora age chale, gora age chale, shama chale dira dire. Gora jadi pache chale, shama hoy stire, gora age chale sham, chale dire dire. When Mahaprabhu was dramatically enacting the song. He would sometimes fall behind the procession. At such times, Lord Jagannath would come to a standstill. Well, when Mahaprabhu again went forward, Lord Jagannath's car would slowly start again. E mata goran shame duhare talatal. E mata gora shame dohe talateli. E mata gora shame dohe telateli. Svararate hashama. E mata gora shame dohe telateli. Svarate shamere rakte gora mahabali. Thus there was a sort of competition between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Jagannath in sing who would lead. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so strong that he made Lord Jagannath wait in his car. Nachite nachite prabhur hoila nivara Nachite prabhur hoila bhavantar hastatuli shloka pare kori uchaishwar. While Mahaprabhu was dancing, his ecstasy changed. Raising his two arms, he began to recite the following verse in a loud voice. Yo kumara harasaiva ivaras ta eva chaitra shaparas na te chonmilita malapara ya kumara harasaiva ivaras sa eva Chaitrakshapas Tachonmilita Malati Surabaya Proda Kadambanila Chaivasmita Tapitatrasa Suvrata Vyapara Lilavido Reva Rodasit Vedasi Chale Taru tale cheta samut kantarte. That very personality who stole away my heart during my youth is now again my master. These are the same moonlight nights of the month of Chaitra. The same fragrance of malati flowers is there, and the same sweet breezes are blowing from the Kadamba forest. In our intimate relationship, I am also the same lover, yet still my mind is not happy here. I am eager to go back to that place on the bank of the Reva under the Vedasi tree. That is my desire. So this expression, Srimati Radharani, and it says here, that very personality who stole away my heart during my youth. Actually, the verse says, that very personality who stole away my youth, which for a lady that has a different meaning. So that very personality who stole away my youth is now again my master. These are the same moonlit nights of the month of Chaitra. The same fragrance of malati flowers is there, and the same sweet breezes are flowing from the Kadamba forest. In our intimate relationship, I am also the same lover, yet still my mind is not happy here. I am eager to go back to that place on the bank of the Reva under the Vedasi tree. That is my desire. So nobody can understand what Mahaprabhu is singing about. What is he? Because this, first of all, this expression is expressed in the mood of a woman speaking. The verse that Mahaprabhu is speaking is that of a woman speaking and saying that personality who was stole away my youth, that personality who was her first lover. And now she's seeing him again, but time has passed and she wants to take him back to Vrindavan, to the place of their pastimes, because the mood is that of meeting Krishna after he's come from Dwarka, but he's not dressed as a cowherd boy, he's not playing his flute, he's in this different mood as a royalty, a prince, and that mood is really, Radharani is feeling, is incompatible. And besides that, he has many wives with him, and she's feeling that mood is incompatible with her feelings. So the mood of Radharani is wanting to take Krishna back to Vrindavan. That's Mahaprabhu's whole mood during Ratha-yatra. But he's singing this verse, which is famous, but from our readings, but it's expressed in a feminine voice, or through a woman who's saying this, and nobody can understand what Mahaprabhu is talking about when he says this, especially during Ratha-yatra. He's dancing before the car and singing this verse. Yo Komara Harasa Eva Ivarasta Eva Chaitra Chapas Techon Milita Malati Surabaya Proda Kadambanila Sachaiva Smitatapi Tatra Surata Vyapara Lila Vido Reva Rodasi Vedasi Taru Tale Cheta Samut Kantate. That very personality who stole away my heart during my youth is now again my master. These are the same moonlit nights of the month of Chaitra. The same fragrance of malati flowers is there, and the same sweet breezes are blowing from the Kadamba forest. In our intimate relationship, I am also the same lover, yet still my mind is not happy here. I am eager to go back to that place on the bank of the Reva under the Vedasi tree. That is my desire. In other words, go back to that original place where they were happy together. Ishloka Ma Prabhu Padibarbar Swarup Bina Artakeho Najane Ihar. This verse was recited by Mahaprabhu again and again, but for Swarup Damodar, no one could understand its meaning. Shlokarta Purve Koriyachi Vyakyan Shlokara Bhavarta Kori Sankepi Akyan. I have already explained this verse. Now I shall simply describe it in brief. Purve Jaiche Kuraketre Sabagopigan Krishnara Darshanapaya Ananditaman. Formerly, all the gopis of Vrindavan were very pleased when they met with Krishna in the holy place of Kurukshetra. So this occasion is years later after Krishna has left Vrindavan, and they're meeting in Kurukshetra. And the meeting in Kurukshetra is during the time of a solar eclipse. So everyone's there to observe this event and worship. So the residents of Vrindavan have gone there, and the residents of Dwarka have gone there. So now Radharani and the gopis are again seeing Krishna after so long. Formerly, all the gopis of Vrindavan were very pleased when they met with Krishna in the holy place Kurukshetra. Jagannath Deki Prabhu Se Baba Utila Se Baba Vishtahoya Duya Gaul Jaila. Similarly, after seeing Lord Jagannath, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu awoke with the ecstasy of the gopis. Being absorbed in this ecstasy, he asked Swarup Damodar to sing the refrain. So that's what the song is about, but people don't know that. They don't know. They just see Mahaprabhu's during the Ratha-yatra celebration. There's thousands and millions of people. And why is Mahaprabhu singing this strange verse? What does this verse mean? But nobody except for Swarup Damodar knows what Mahaprabhu is singing about, because he knows Mahaprabhu's mood. Similarly, after seeing Lord Jagannath, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu awoke with the ecstasy of the gopis. Being absorbed in this ecstasy, he asked Swarup Damodar to sing the refrain. Avaseshi Radha Krishna Korini Vedan Se Tumi Seyami Senaba Sangam. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke thus to Lord Jagannath. You are the same Krishna, and I am the same Radharani. We are meeting again in the same way that we met in the beginning of our lives. Tatapi Amaraman Hare Vrindavan Vrindavane Uday Karo Apana Charan. Although we are both the same, my mind is still attracted to Vrindavan Dham. I wish that you will please again appear with your lotus feet in Vrindavan. So please go with me back to Vrindavan. Ihan Lokaranya Hati Goda Ratadvani Taha Pushparanya Bringa Pika Narashuni. In Kurukshetra there are crowds of people, elephants and horses, and also the rattling of chariots. But in Vrindavan there are flower gardens, and the humming of the bees and chirping of the birds can be heard. So that's the mood of Vrindavan, singing of the birds and bees humming and very blissful. But there in Kurukshetra, when Krishna's come there, he's come there with horses and elephants and rattling of chariots, and that's completely clashes with the mood of Vrindavan. So she's saying, although we are both the same, my mind is still attracted to Vrindavan Dham. I wish that you will please again appear with your lotus feet in Vrindavan. Here in Kurukshetra there are crowds of people, elephants and horses, and also the rattling of chariots. But in Vrindavan there are flower gardens, and the humming of the bees and chirping of the birds can be heard. Ihan Raja Besh Sange Sab Katriyagan Tahan Gopa Besh Sange Morali Badan. Here at Kurukshetra you are dressed like a royal prince, accompanied by great warriors. But in Vrindavan you appear just like an ordinary cowherd boy, accompanied only by your beautiful flute. Braje Tomar Sange Jay Suka Ashwadan Se Suka Samudrara Ihan Nahi Ekan. Here there is not even a drop of the ocean of transcendental happiness that I enjoyed with you in Vrindavan. Amaloya Puna Lila Koraha Brindavane Tabe Amaramana Bancha Hoita Praman Tab. Okay. Amaloya Puna Lila Koraha Brindavane Tabe Amaramano Bancha Hoita Purane. I therefore request you to come to Vrindavan and enjoy pastimes with me. If you do so, my ambition will be fulfilled. Bhagavate Ache Jaiche Radhika Bachan Purveta Sutra Madhye Koriyache Varnan. I have already described in brief Srimati Radharani's statement from Srimad Bhagavatam. Se Baba Beshe Prabhu Padiyara Shlok, Se Sab Shlokarar Arta Nahi Bhuje Lok. In that ecstatic mood, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recited many other verses, but people in general could not understand their meaning. Swarup Gosai Janina Kohe Artatar, Shri Rupa Gosai Koila Se Arta Prachar. Swarup Gosai Janina Kohe Artatar, Shri Rupa Gosai Koila Se Arta Prachar. The meaning of those verses was known to Swarup Damodar Goswami, but he did not reveal it. However, Sri Rupa Goswami has broadcast the meaning. Okay, tomorrow I'll continue from where we left off today. Huh. Hare Haraya Namah Krishna Jadavaya Namah Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinatham Mananaman Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Janardan Shiva Sadi Gora Makta Vena Jai Rupa Sanat Gopala Bhatta Rasa Raghunath. Hey Jai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan. Thou ite Vignana Shabista Puran. Hey Jai Gosai Char Mui Taradas. Kansamar Pada Renu Mora Panchagras. Radher Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas. Janame Janame More Abhilas. Hey Jai Gosai Chabe Braje Kolabas. Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash. Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Binduban. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Manjai Aman. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyan. Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Narottamora. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Nitai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Garanga Gandharvika Giridhari Jo Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajaka Charyashta Tara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajaka Charyashta Tara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Rakshira Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Sunanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsi Go Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Jai Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Jai Srila Bhakti Jai Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvavarenya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmamacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Madhacharya Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Sri Dham Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Sri Koladvip Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Manarani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Sri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan. Shamkunda Radhakunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Srila A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Tirobab Mahotsav Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada's Divine Disappearance Day Ki Jai. Sri Kartik Vrata Ki Jai. Sri Damodar Vrata Ki Jai. Sri Niyama Seva Ki Jai. Sri Urja Vrata Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Srila Govinda Maharaj Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande.
Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj Ki Jai.
Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.